No, 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 no.
Makeup.
No, no, no makeup. No. Okay.
Hi.
The young lady has arrived.
Oh
Good
yeah,
day,
she's
Paxton. How are
here.
you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are awesome. We were just discussing now with me being in Port Elizabeth and HerschyV being in Cape Town and you being in Cape Town, that apparently there's a bit of a time delay between the two provinces. I wasn't quite sure how it works with time zones.
Yeah, I know. I had no idea either.
You see, Hershey, you're the only one that knows about this stuff.
But that's where I want to come in now. Before we jump into it, Paxton.
Yes.
With Paxton, like, is it just me, or is it something that's like generalized about certain people being late, especially Cape Townians? We're always late to something.
Hey, Paxton was allowed to be.
Look, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Punctuality is not my forte.
Oh yes,
But
you
I
see,
mean, for you guys,
I'm
I
with
had
you.
to be 2 minutes early. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. No, we'll give you that one. Thank you so much for coming on to our show. Look, obviously we don't want to take
Thank you
too
for
much.
having me.
No, absolute pleasure. We actually going to jump into this interview with the first question would be, tell us more about how this track of yours, the one that was just released during lockdown, came about.
So it's actually crazy. So my label messaged me because we have like this WhatsApp group, and they were like, "Did you hear about this producer Jaden Lewis?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "Give me some more information." And they told me that he's this young kid from Grassy Park, and he's just been producing. He's been doing big things, and I was like, "Okay." And they sent me a link to some of his stuff, and I was like, "Wait, he's actually really dope." And I was like, please set up a writing session. I think that would be so cool because I know a writer who is a mutual friend of ours. And he actually wrote on my album as well, Caleb Williams. And we got together. Everybody sorted out. We were all like, hey, I'm whatever. And the main thing was just to write and see what we come up with. It was never to, get a track done or... but as we were writing Good Company and we finished it, I was like, wait, let me go into the studio booth real quick. Let me just record it. I just have to do it. And I recorded it just for the fun of it. And we played it back and we were like, this could be a hit actually. Wait, what did we just do? And we spoke to our labels. Next thing you know, we got it released.
I don't know. I mean, Hershey, I don't know. That song, when we first heard it, was like, seriously, we were like, no way. This is serious fire coming out here from back then.
Thank you. That's so different to everything else I've done.
No, absolutely. That's what made it so fire.
Yeah. I would agree with that, because when I first heard the song, I was like, what is going on in the world during lockdown?
Yeah.
Like, seriously?
I'm telling you.
I've always been, and I'm just gonna be brutally honest with you. I've always been a fan since you went on, the Idols SA. And my mother's actually tuned in right now, and she was the one who said, "We gotta vote for Paxton. We gotta vote for Paxton."
There goes fanboy Hershey.
No, it's not. But on a serious note, now it's very different. I've got all your music, and it is an amazing track. It's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
I still can't believe how you got it right during lockdown. So I want to know, like, the mixing and mastering of the track. How did you guys do that?
Look, I mean, we worked on the song before lockdown, so post lockdown. So before lockdown, we were working on the song, and then we wanted to do the music video. Literally, the night the president announced that we were going on lockdown, the next day we were planning to do a video shoot for the song. And I was like, are you kidding me? We have to work on a whole new strategy. Who knows when we'll be able to shoot? But luckily we had the song released, and I was like, no, we have to get visuals with it. Something needs to happen. And we didn't know what we were going to do. And I was like, you know what? Let me ask Jaden. Maybe he has an idea. And his team actually came up with a really cool idea, a really cool concept to create a video that captures the fun and sassiness of the song. And we knew that people needed something to put a smile on their face. They needed that element of fun and, you know, everything's going to be fine, you know. They needed that entertainment, you know, and for us, just knowing that made people's day and that made people smile and get up and dance with their dogs and their families and their friends, you know, that was the highlight for us because that was what we wanted to achieve. But yeah, it was amazing. I didn't know that it was possible. Honestly, I had no hope.
Technology is a wonderful
but we got
thing.
it done.
I would say
and
you're not
the
only
team,
artist,
they really worked really hard and they're amazing at what they do.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not. I think you're one of a few artists that have actually released new tracks in lockdown itself. You know, obviously we got the Amy Joneses of from Cape Town Paul as well that released a track.
Yeah.
In lockdown. And you know, you just look at it and you go, you know, that's exactly what technology is supposed to be all about. It's supposed to be. I mean, I'm in PE right now doing an interview with him and yourself in Cape Town. So you know, at the end of the day, at this point where we are, technology's basically taken over everything. It's quite crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's what lockdown definitely has shown, that there is power in technology and there's no limit to what it's able to do and who it can connect you to and, you know, connect you with and what you're able to do with it. And I think that has definitely saved artists, technology, social media platforms, because that was the only way we could stay relevant because there were no shows, there were no live shows, nothing like that. So the only way we could stay relevant was by doing virtual shows and, you know, doing lives and staying interactive with our fans, you know, staying engaged. So yeah, it definitely saved us. 100%.
It did. I would like to just touch base on this. I know you had this TikTok / Good Company challenge going on. And we obviously follow you here at Chapter One, me and all of the presenters as well. And it was so much fun seeing, you know, so many different people, so many different cultures coming together. They doing the challenge, the Good Company challenge. I wanted to personally do one myself, but I wasn't like, okay, no, I'm not going to embarrass myself. Yeah?
There's no excuse. You can still do it. There is still time.
The challenge has been put out by Paxton himself.
Challenge accepted. Okay.
Paxton will be checking out the TikTok soon.
It's so fun.
How was it though for you?
It was okay for me personally. It was challenging because I'm not a dancer. That's why I had to get creators involved, and I was like, okay, you guys know what works, you guys know what to do. I'll just, you know, try and follow where I can. And if you check my video out on TikTok, I just did like some of the moves, the ones that I could do. That also took a lot of practice. But it was so amazing to see so many people take part in the challenge, you know, and have fun. And just be carefree for like just a moment. It's just a moment to take you away from reality and the chaos that in the world.
I want to actually just add something into that, just to break you off there, Pax. I know that you were thinking about, you know, Paxi can't dance, but what she can't do in movement, she makes up in vocals, brother. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I really, we actually got Emma Adams's project as well, which we actually play this quite often.
Oh, cool. Yes.
And
that was amazing.
When the song immediately started, we knew exactly who was starting off the song, by the way.
Oh my word. I had no idea they were going to start it off with my face. I was like, are you serious right now? My face is the first face and I'm wearing no makeup. How?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, your vocals made up for everything else. I don't think they were worried about how you look, to be honest.
What are you trying to say about my face then?
Nothing at all.
Come on now, John, please.
I'm going to put my camera off here.
Just put your camera on. Just focus on me.
Cape Town coming out. Cape Town coming out. Also, by the way, I'm from Cape Town, so don't worry. We got you.
Really? Why'd you move?
To start off Chapter 1, basically. We started the project in Cape Town.
That's so cool.
And it's been about 2 years now. And during lockdown, actually, it's grown massively. And that's exactly why we're coming back to Cape Town.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Congrats, guys.
Thanks, man. No, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
But
let's
get back to that song, really Lean on Me. Okay. So I obviously had Emo in the studio or via Zoom last week. So we obviously interviewed him regarding the track and everything else. How challenging was it for you as an artist to get your vocals and everything else across? I mean, how many takes did you have to do, obviously doing it through your phone or whatever the case was as well? I mean,
Honestly, not as challenging as it would have been for the people putting all the audios together.
Jeez,
I
yeah.
think that was the hardest. That was definitely the hardest job. And putting the visuals together. It wasn't that difficult. All I had to do was send in a few recordings, and if they didn't like it, then I'll have to
Just
send in
redo
another
them.
few recordings.
Yeah.
Or and same for the visuals. So it was pretty easy on my side. I just had to do everything according to brief. But when he approached me about the initiative and he told me what he wanted to achieve, and I was like, wow, that is absolutely amazing, because there's so much happening, especially in Cape Town right now.
Yeah.
And that was right around the moment when femicide, there was this whole
Yes.
thing about, the femicide taking place in South Africa, and I was like, this is the perfect moment.
Yeah.
And for me, if anyone approaches me with something to do with uplifting the community, I would take part just like that. Like I won't say no,
Wow.
because that's, at the end of the day, that's what we want to do with our music.
Yes. Absolutely.
And
Hershey, you want to jump in there?
and yeah, that's the thing about that track. It's amazing how you guys got 80 people together, by the way,
I don't know,
on
they
one
did it.
track. It was an amazing sight to see, and the video specifically was so much fun. And I know you've seen the video.
Yes.
What do you think
Yeah.
of Emo being Jack Battle?
I thought that was hilarious. That was
That
absolutely
was-
hilarious. But even just emo being emo, there's never a moment where you don't laugh.
Yeah.
But what's weird is that I didn't even know who was in the video and on the song until I saw it.
Wow.
That's
So you
the
left
thing
it
I
all
about
knew
in
that
it.
there
there.
were a couple of artists.
Yeah.
So you
'Cause
felt all
on the
special.
interview with on the
felt
interview
all
with
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Emo mentioned
Yes.
that
Yes.
you guys, everything was done via voice note and
Yep.
Yeah.
sent in clips, so nobody really knew what
No.
was going on, and the song
Yeah.
was mixed and mastered just like that on voice notes. It just goes to show the caliber of talent that we have in the country here
Yeah.
as well. You guys are
Yeah,
amazing for what
no.
you've done.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm the youngest one in the video. Ugh. I'm used to that, though.
No, definitely. I mean, that's what happens when you're so young and actually win a competition like you did. At the end of the day, about that. Oh goodness, here we go. Yeah, look, that was seriously good for you. But I mean, at the end of the day,
Thank you.
your talent alone has spoken for anything else, really. We
Thank you.
wanted to say that we will be very happy to have another interview with you very, very soon. But
Yes, please. We need to do a catch up.
yes, but I think what we're going to actually ask you right now is what's next in the pipelines for Paxton.
I honestly can't tell you what's next. Sorry guys, my battery's like
Not a
going to
problem.
die soon. But I can't tell you what's next, but what I can tell you is that I will be doing what I love, and
Yes.
I will be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, but on a higher level, if I can say that. Does that make sense?
Absolutely does. Absolutely does. We might have to catch up because I know we're going to be discussing a lot of things very soon as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of things up my sleeve. Music is not the only thing that I'm good at.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yes.
It's
Now we
interesting.
I'm a
definitely have
business
to have,
woman.
no,
Yes.
We have to
I'm
think
excited.
longevity here.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
But now I think she's just secured a second interview with Chapter 1 in a few weeks.
Yes.
We're going to have to
Hey.
discuss this thing a bit more once I'm in Cape Town and we can start getting things together, kind of thing.
Yeah, we can even meet up and do something together. How
Yeah.
about that?
Ooh,
Absolutely.
that's
We'll
awesome.
take you up on that offer. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
Herschel, you're very eager. Eh?
Can you see how you see how relaxed he is, Pat? Can you?
Yes. She. The
Well,
thing
we
is,
only
I actually
see
dim-
that part on the camera.
Oh,
I actually
shots fired.
dimmed the lights. I actually dimmed the lights. I'm hearing the shots, but I'm not even gonna focus on that. I dimmed the lights
don't
because
confuse
I
them.
don't want to see. I don't want you to see what the color rooibos tea I'm actually right now.
like it.
What
So I'm like-
even?
Yeah, what
I'm
even
like,
exactly?
just-
What exactly? All right, let's just keep it there.
You guys are so cool, man.
Thank you. We are not
Thanks
even
so
half as cool as that you are, but that's cool.
Yeah.
At least we're in the same category finally. But we've made it.
Are we?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm there.
No,
I'm
I'm
there.
joking. No, I would love to do an interview with you guys again.
Excellent. Now we'll definitely set it up again with your agents. We'll contact them in the next few weeks when I'm in Cape Town. We've settled down nicely and everything else, and we'll actually get an interview sorted out with you, just to discuss exactly what else you have got up your sleeve. You don't have to disclose anything too much, but it would be nice to actually let our listeners and let your followers know exactly what you have.
Of course.
Correct?
Well, I definitely want to work on new music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a team together. I think it's been a while. My debut album I released in 2018. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just been singles off of my album and then Good Company, which was such a breath of fresh air. But I mean, I'm still trying to find my sound and still trying to find my vibe,
Yeah.
I want people to be able to listen to a song and know, oh, that's Paxton right there. You know what I mean?
We do that already, don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got that.
Well, that's good to hear.
We've got that.
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Is just create.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. We love hearing that, and obviously we will be setting up another interview with you, Hershey. I don't know if there's any final words from your side. We have got an SA Top 10 to attend to, by the way.
Yes,
it's coming up right now on the show as well.
We do.
Yeah. Anything from you?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Paxton for, sacrificing.
Thank you, guys.
So much of your time. We know you have a big, busy schedule. Thank you for making time.
During lockdown, guy?
During
lockdown? John, she released a #1 hit during lockdown. Can you imagine how busy she is?
Yeah, she's inundated.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm reading, I'm sleeping, I'm eating.
Exactly. You're very busy.
Writing.
You're taking, this is the perfect time for an artist to be very busy and to just find some motivation and inspiration.
If by very busy you mean taking part in spicy noodle challenges, then
yes,
exactly.
I see ramen noodle challenges,
definitely
burger challenges, all of that.
Oh my goodness. Right.
No,
Paxton.
I would catch up with you guys anytime.
Excellent. We'd love to obviously do that. And you have a great evening further. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
You too. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Playing out with Paxton's track right now. In fact, we are going to be playing that song, Jaden Lewis and Good Company, right here.
How do I leave this thing? Sorry.